How's it going, guys? In today's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all how I made my banner. So it's gonna be nice. I did the audio afterwards just to make it a little bit easier. Also, I just kind of deleted it. So you got the transitions, you know what it is. Fantastic. Let's see what we have in store for today. What did I just grab? I grabbed that fucking ginger ale. I was thirsty as shit. We were celebrating together with the ginger ale. So if you got something to drink, make sure you drink that. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I work really hard on this content. It might not seem like it. A beginner is very, very bad at recording, if you could not tell. I ended up deleting the audio that I needed for this video, which is hilarious. But we'll do a little speed run just so y'all understand what's going on. Let's go. Alright. So, we're starting off with a little bit of, you know, just basic boundaries. We're trying to give it a little bit of shape instead of being so square. I thought I did it on the wrong side there, but just lining it up, making sure it looks good. We're doing a little bit more on the bottom than the top. I like the look of that. And I was looking at my camera just to see what all is in frame and what I can cover and what I cannot cover. So we were working on that, setting it up to where it has like a little bit of an angle to it. And I mean, I kind of like it. Kind of like how it's coming out so far. Picking purple, but we ended up scrapping that purple and going with something, you know, a little bit more light of a color, giving it a little bit of a gradient to it, adjusting the layers, trying to figure it all out, see what we like. We do a drop shadow over the black, and we end up getting rid of the drop shadow from the purple one because it was a little bit too much. So we end up messing around with some textures and stuff like that, seeing what works. I thought this came out really well, and I thought it looked really good. So we were sticking with the texture. It looks like pretty solid, you know, just stock Photoshop stuff, man. Giving it a little bit more shape, giving it some uniqueness, some extra flair. We do want to use, sorry about that, guys. We do want to use a LED, like a translucent color, just to add on to the whole camera, I guess. You'll see it in a sec. You'll understand what I'm talking about. We're basically just trying to line this up. We ended up scrapping that piece because I didn't really like it. Also, I'm severely addicted to nicotine. Y'all cannot tell by the video. But, it is what it is. You live with your battles. Fight your battles. I'm currently not really worried about it. We will end up crossing that path when we do. So we're adding a little bit of a bevel onto this, giving it a lighter color, because it just didn't look right being the same color as the other one. We tried getting rid of the artifacting like this. We figured it out later on. I was like, fuck, that looks like trash. So we end up fixing it later on. That'll be during the cleanup process. Trying to figure out our layers and such like that. This whole recording was about 35 minutes long, but we're condensing it into something a little bit shorter. Going over it with a gradient as well as the pattern overlay and the bevel around the edge, just to give it that nice cleaner look than what we had. I like the look of it. It looks very nice. We're experimenting with colors here. I'm like, what looks good with blue and purple? And I'm like, I decided on a green. Messed around with the angle a bit. Just kind of what looked good. What I thought blended well. And took a little break to look for some text here. I'm not gonna handcraft some text, so I looked for a font, and we typed in cyberpunk font just to get a basic overview of what we're looking for, because I was getting that vibe from what I was creating. I just thought it would be a nice fit for the channel. So we're still looking for that. Sorry guys, I'm super tired. Been up since, oh shit, I can't even tell you, man. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Uploaded some videos, and it is currently 4:26 a.m. as I'm recording this. So we're kind of in the grind set here. We know what we're doing, pulling in text and such. And thumbnail work. And just cropping out all the white, deselecting it, resizing it, and angling it to follow along with the shape that we've got going so far. Erased a little bit of white that we had. Do it again. Just trying to fit it in there and make it look clean. Looking at it, we definitely adjust the words. So we went with two different types of text. I thought it would look good using two different ones. We're beveling it. We're trying to find the right size and shaping for it. Whatever looked good, really. We're just going through it. We smoothed it out. I didn't really like it, so I went back to the chiseled hard, shrunk it down a little bit. Gave it a nice lighting angle that we kind of thought was not too intrusive. Give it that white outline text. Messing around with the drop shadow currently, giving it a little bit of, a little bit of pop. We ended up settling on the same wording, just like shrunk and opacity turned down. I thought it would look really good, and I mean it came out good. I think so. We're gonna give it a little pop of color, just to keep it iconic. Make it look a little bit special in some way. I really do like pink, love purple. Two of my favorite colors. But I mean, yeah, that looks pretty solid. Adjusting it in OBS just to test it. I mean, I'm liking how it looks. I was gonna give it a little bit of an edge on the outside, just just so that I thought it looked good. I was like, that's pretty good looking. Then I was just like, let me just go like that. I mean, it looks cool. Shrink my camera again. Boom. And yeah, guys, I mean, that's how you make a banner. You go into OBS. You select sources. You go to sources. You press the plus button. And then you just press image. And then you drag the image over top of your camera. But I mean, yeah, guys, it came out well. We're still doing a little bit of editing, trying to make it look clean. It does end up cutting off near the end here because of I pressed 1, and that's my key binding for recording. So let's stop the fucking recording. Ugh. That's so shitty, man. I was trying to figure out transparency here. So you had to add a mask. And you have to use the color black if you're using a white mask. And you have to use white if you're using the black mask. And then you have to go to gradient settings. Change it to fully transparent. I'm like still trying to figure that shit out right here. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, you use the opposite color of whatever the mask is. So black on white and white on black. And we're trying to give this thing a transparency just so it looks cleaner and not so blocky. I thought that was a little bit too intrusive. We decided to get rid of the black behind the Something Iconic logo on the corner. But I mean, it's honest work, man. It's put the time in, you get the results you're looking for.